Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching Rinse and Repeat. Thank you to all the subscribers, and if you have not subscribed yet, please click on the subscribe button down below. For today's recipe, we are going to see how we can make vegan omelette using chickpea flour, and we will see two ways of doing it. First, it's a simple one, another one is loaded with veggies. So this is high protein, gluten free, an amazing recipe for all vegans who want to have savory breakfast. Alright, so let's get started. To make these vegan omelettes or Besan Chilla today, we are going to use chickpea flour. Chickpea flour is gluten-free and it is also high in fiber and protein as compared to other flours. So let's look at the ingredient list to make this recipe today. So we'll need chickpea flour, salt. In the spices, we will need turmeric powder, coriander-cumin powder and chili powder. Oil, you can use any oil. I'm using sunflower oil. A little bit of coriander leaves, green chilies, tomato, onion and capsicum. You can use any color of capsicum or a mix of it. You can also use carrots, you can use corn, you can use spinach. This is a plain canvas. You can use any veggies that you want to have. Now we will start making the batter. For this, take a big bowl, add your chickpea flour to it. Now add salt according to your taste. To this, add half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of chili powder and 1 teaspoon of coriander-cumin powder. Now add water to start making the batter. So the key is to add water gradually, because if you add all the water together to the flour, it will create lumps and it will be really hard to break those lumps. So add water slowly and try to break the lumps as you go. So the amount of water required to make a flowing consistency of this batter depends on the chickpea flour itself. So I used 1 cup of water for this recipe. You might use more or less depending on your chickpea flour. So start with less amount of water and see how much you require according to the consistency that you want. I will put the ingredients list with all the measurements in the description box below. Please be sure to check that out. So this is the consistency that we are ideally looking at. It should be a flowing consistency. Now that the batter is ready, I'm going to separate half of it so we can make the simple ones out of the plain batter, and then we'll add veggies to it. Now to the rest of the batter, add chopped onions, chopped capsicum with green chili, and tomato with coriander and curry leaves. Adjust the salt for the veggies and mix the batter properly. At this stage, if you feel like the batter has thickened again, add a little bit of water and make it a flowing consistency again. Now heat up a pan. Using a wet paper towel, just wipe off the pan to adjust the heat so that your batter doesn't stick to the pan. Now pour the batter, and with the help of the back of the ladle, just spread it according to the thickness that you want. Once it dries a little, add half a teaspoon of oil. Now if you're using a non-stick pan, you don't absolutely need the oil, but if you add the oil, it will give you crispy edges, which adds to the taste. Once the batter dries on the top, you know that it is cooked from the bottom. So flip it and try to press it like so. And your vegan omelette is ready. Now to make the veggie one, I'm going to wipe off the pan with a wet paper towel again to reduce the heat, and add the batter with the veggies and try to spread it with the back of the ladle as much as I can. as thin as I can. Because of the veggies, it will be hard for it to cook thoroughly, so make sure that you are spreading it as evenly as you can. Once it cooks a little bit, add half a teaspoon of oil. As I said, you can skip this if you want. Let it cook for 2 minutes, and after 2 minutes flip it and press it like so it cooks properly. And give it a minute or so. Because of the veggies, it will take a minute to cook properly. And this one is done as well. So now let's start plating. You can serve this with green chutney, ketchup, onions, or you can even stuff this with cheese and corn if you like, or you can have it as is, as it is full of flavors. If you want a recipe for this green chutney, I will link it in the description box as well. If you like this video, click on the like button. Also click on the subscribe button and on the bell icon if you haven't done so you get notified every time I upload a video. Let me know in the comments section if you give this recipe a try, and I will see you in the next video.